It's all about AI these days. So let's talk about token maxing. Namaste to all. So when you use AI, you're basically generating one word at a time. And that is also broadly called as token generation, one token at a time. Very similar. So when companies wanted to use more AI and encourage their employees to use and adopt more AI for better and faster technology and productivity, they set up leadership boards across companies where they were tracking how many tokens each employee is using, virtually how much AI each employee is using. And the top ones were rewarded and recognized across the company. And that created a lot of value for them to just use more and more AI in a lot of cases where it was not even required. So that created some precedents where using more AI is rewarding irrespective of value generation from it. And that continued to happen across industry for about a year or more. And how you can really scam the system is, I can give you one example. You can just set up a loop where every response of AI, you will ask, can you explain that again? And then it will explain it again, and then you'll say, can you explain that again? And that's token maxing. You're just maxing out tokens, and you would probably be on the top of the leadership board, but you're generating like zero value or maybe negative value because you're using a lot of company cost. So a lot of critics has come out in saying like, is AI even valuable enough now? Are companies waking up to a reality which they didn't understand before? Amazon has recently told its employee to stop using AI where it's not needed. Uber has set up some $1,500 monthly limits to AI usage per employee. And Uber was also the company which actually ran down its AI budget for all of 2026 in just first 4 months, which was a huge budget, by the way. So is this all like real? Is everything going Armageddon? And I think no. So short answer, I think it's just financial discipline. It's just trying to control the wasteful usage of AI. But broadly, it breaks down into three things. The first being token maxing is a real epidemic. Employees are really doing this. Companies are really getting financially budget constrained on this. They are getting surprised by what kind of usage employees can do, and that's the reason why the value generation doesn't meet where the AI usage is, because a lot of people in the news are reading like AI usage is much higher, AI costs are much higher than value generation, but that's one of the real reasons. Second is that it's a story that had already played out once in past. I have personally seen it when I started to work in tech. I saw cloud computing growth and like that was growing really fast, and a similar thing came up at that time. Companies were getting alert suddenly about a cloud computing cost, like databases, compute, and storage cost, and this is pre-AI. So at that time also, like those costs did surprise them, and they started to cut back on some of them or control. That didn't really hold down the cloud growth. It just started to be a little bit more controlled growth where you're pacing your budgets in line with your revenue growth, and that's very healthy growth, and I expect similar things to happen for AI now. And third, and the most interesting one, is a lot of people think AI is basically a productivity growth machine, and I do understand and I do agree that AI does help productivity growth, but I definitely think it's much more than that. It's enabler of new things. You can just do things which were previously impossible before AI. And to give you one example is calculators. So before calculators, you could do the math. Calculators made it really fast, right? And a lot of people think that calculators made math fast, and true, but it didn't do just that, because calculators are the foundation stone for how modern computing works, how your phone works, how the AI works. So it enabled new things. You could, not maybe you or me, but someone could actually do that math on their own. It will take them some time, but they could do a lot of math that the calculator does. And I cannot, but they cannot do what a computer does on their own without the computer. So calculator was a foundational piece in the story which enabled new technology, which enabled new things which was otherwise impossible. And similarly, calculator's journey can be tracked from calculators to AI now. So overall, I think there is just financial discipline growing in the industry, and the optimism for AI still survives. It's just the wasteful usage is being constrained, which is very healthy. What do you guys think? So for more such insights, please subscribe to Tech Tape. See you soon.